So if you follow me, you may or may not know that my family and I are a homeschool family. We are a Black homeschool family, if you didn't know that. And we have been homeschooling since 2018. One of the best decisions my family and I could have made. I'm not going to say my kids were excited about it as much as we were, but after going through the journey, looking back, it was one of the best decisions we could have ever made. One thing I can think of off the top is the fact that we no longer had to sit in that car rider line for hours, each day. So anyway, during this time when it's back to school time, a lot of parents are typically on the fence on if they want to send their kids to school or if they want to open up a homeschool or, trying to just figure out what their options are. And typically parents are scared because they don't know what to expect as it pertains to starting up a homeschool. So I'm going to show you the steps to set up a homeschool and kind of talk you through our experience. I would like to share that my kids, my oldest, she graduated college at 14. She transferred over to a 4-year college. So she graduated with a 2-year degree in accounting. And then she transferred over to a 4-year university. At the age of 15, she transferred in as a junior. So she's now 16, a junior, and she is on her way to graduating and getting her bachelor's degree in December. My middle daughter, she actually was able to start a business, and she operated that business as soon as we pulled her out of traditional school. We started her business, and she learned a lot of different skills from entrepreneurship as it pertained to core classes. So math, of course, time, counting money, being able to communicate, being able to write. It helped her out drastically. So we are very, very big on incorporating entrepreneurship in a homeschool. And then my middle baby, she's a model. So she is free to be able to do modeling gigs around her school schedule. So it has worked out. And I forgot to mention that my husband and I, we are serial entrepreneurs. So we have multiple businesses. So having them at home doing their school, it helps us out. It's very, very convenient for us. And not to mention, they have acquired skills for entrepreneurship. So they do help us with our businesses as well. As I mentioned before, my oldest is an accountant. So she's actually the accountant, our accountant. But for one of my businesses, I'm a tax practitioner. I'm an enrolled agent. And so she offers bookkeeping and accounting services with me. So it's a win-win. My middle daughter, she's actually bilingual, which she actually learned Spanish when she was in school, but we did keep that up when we pulled her out. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys how easy it is to set up a homeschool in North Carolina, and I hope that was encouraging enough for you to take that jump if it's something that you're interested in. Come on, let's go. So the first thing that you want to do is go to North Carolina Department of Administration. This is the website that you'll go to file an intent to open up your homeschool. You want to make sure that you read through everything. They're going to tell you what the requirements are, the age requirements as far as your homeschool, what the requirements are in order for you to be in compliance each year, how you close your homeschool. So all of that information is here. You want to just go through and read it. And it's not a lot of information. North Carolina isn't really strict as it pertains to homeschooling. So there's not a lot of requirements. There's not a lot that they require from you. And there's not a lot that's required for you to actually operate your homeschool, which is really, really great. And that makes it a easier option for those that are serious about homeschooling. So go to NCDOA and read through all of the information that they have there. There's your requirements, and it's telling you that you must hold a high school diploma. So you're only needing a high school diploma. You will have to upload a copy of that homeschool diploma. So if you don't have that, you may have to visit your school administration and get copies of that so that you can upload it. So it's also going to tell you about the school limit size. There can only be 2 families per homeschool. So it could be your family and another family, and you guys somebody can be the instructor for the homeschool. But outside of that, you can't start a business like a homeschool business where you're homeschooling other kids. Now you can open up a co-op, or you can become a tutor for homeschool. So there are other options, but as a homeschool, you can't homeschool other families outside of that one additional. So the teachers must be the parent or a legal guardian, and you must operate that school for 9 months. All this information is on the website. To maintain your records and be in compliance, it's just a daily attendance log and an immunization record for each year, meaning that they have to be up to date on like their physical. So you want to keep track of that, just keep it in your records, because they can, the state can come and ask for documentation. They want to see that you have this stuff on file. You must test them each year in English, grammar, reading, spelling, and math. And I can share in another video who we use to actually administer the test. And you must keep those test results for just 1 year. You'll need your address on file, and that's pretty much it. Once you give them that information, you'll be able to set up your homeschool. You can only set up a homeschool starting July 1st, between July 1st and April, I think, 30th. So it's easy peasy. If you need more information, follow me.